Hi. I wasn't really going to film tonight, but changed my mind. Hi Tabitha. Is it weird because I'm down on the floor? Cats love it when I'm on the floor. Isn't it funny how... Oh, Clara's got a mouse. I need to go save it. Saved it. A little bugger bit me though. Not surprised because the little fluffy cat was desperate to eat it and make it dinner, I guess. Even though she's already been fed. But so sometimes you get these moments where you get completely pulled out of your safe, lovely, comfortable world and slammed headfirst through a window. I'm talking figuratively, obviously. You just get smashed into putting everything into perspective. Last night was one of those moments. Let me move you. This isn't right. So yeah, you just get those times where everything is suddenly brought in line. Everything that before felt like it really mattered suddenly feels like it doesn't. And the other day, I did a video which is it's called I Lost It All, and all I actually lost was some footage. It was probably a couple of hours worth of footage maybe in total, which would have edited down to maybe barely 10 minutes. And to lose that, at the time felt devastating, you know? It just felt crap. Yet, sometimes things just get slammed into perspective more. I'm really lucky in a way that I have led a charmed life in terms of family and my surroundings. I've never wanted for much. Perspective is a weird thing. There's an amazing track that's called Everybody's Free to Wear Sunscreen. It's spoken by Baz Luhrmann, who I believe is a film director. It's of a speech given to some graduates. It's a track that I can go back to every couple of years or every year, and a different part of it will apply to whatever's going on. There's a line in there where it says, and I'm just going to read this because I don't want to get it wrong. The real troubles in your life are apt to be things that never crossed your worried mind. The kind that blindsides you at 4 PM on some idle Tuesday. That's never really applied to me before. That bit has never really held a huge amount for me before, until yesterday. Got what feels a bit like bombarded by a few bits of bad news. There's nothing to me myself, but a sudden perspective shift makes you question so many things, and I don't know. I wasn't going to do a video mainly because of yesterday, but in my world, I have lived certainly not a sheltered life, I wouldn't say privileged life, but a fortunate life basically. I've not had the bad news phone calls before. I've not really had. There's times where things have been sketchy or rough, but it's never been particularly serious, you know? It's always been short term. You feel like you've been punched in the head because you're real from it, and you just kind of... It's hard when you have nothing to compare that to. It's hard to put that somewhere in your brain. You just can't wrap your mind around the seriousness of it. I don't like to be serious. I purposefully avoid serious situations, or I'll be the sort of person that will laugh in a really serious situation when you absolutely shouldn't laugh. But I get this, something's boiled up inside me that just absolutely needs to break it, and it needs to get away from this serious situation because I just don't like it. So when you're kind of faced with a super serious situation, I personally struggle to understand how to deal with it. and where to put it in my brain. But 3 days ago, the biggest thing in my life was losing some footage, and I made a video about it, and I was gutted. And I know some of the people that have watched it have been through seriously hard times. Makes me feel like the whole thing was a bit of a farce, and it wasn't at the time. To me then, it was gutting. I was really annoyed, and in a way upset. But then you get the perspective again, and it's not very fun. It's not much fun, and I don't like it. Part of me wants to think everything will be okay. It's no issue. It's, you know, best case scenario. And generally, I think that's how I do deal with it. Is to just polish it all up and make everything. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. No issues, no dramas. And then there's this nagging feeling at the back of my head that is there. Is just kind of twittering away and just kind of reminding me, nah, mate. There is something serious going on. You need to deal with it, and I will. I just don't know how. So I'm really sorry for this video. There's not much of a point to it. I'm just doing it now. Editing it's going to be a bit weird, I know, but it's helping. It's helping just to talk to the camera. Maybe it won't even go up on YouTube. I don't know. So it's a weird video today. I'm not going to make one tomorrow. I've already decided that it's just another dark evening and I can't be out doing anything. So I think I've already decided I'm not necessarily going to stick to a strict daily routine. There's just not enough at home that is interesting enough unless I do video game videos, which I'll do every now and then. But the weekends, I'll be doing more things, and certainly come spring, when the clocks spring forward, I will definitely be back on the daily vlogs because I'll be doing a hell of a lot more. I'll be doing a lot more in the evening. It'll encourage me to go out in the evening. I love being outside after work anyway. There's a defiance to it. So yeah, sorry for anybody watching this video. If I have uploaded it, I am sorry, because it's not particularly interesting and it's all boring and maybe slightly depressing. I will be back at the weekend. I will try and have something a little bit more active and a little bit more interesting for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a few days.